Hi guys, so when I say Brexiteers are acting stupid, I don't just say it just for the sake of it, because they are. And here is our good friend Ben Habib back once again with a ridiculous statement. And what's funny about all of this as well is that he posted this on Twitter and he could have easily deleted it and no one would have known any different. But no, he posted it, it remains there for now anyway, and he doubles down. So what is the statement? It says here, the Rwanda plan could be made to work. Deploy Rwandan flagged ships in the channel to pick up illegal migrants. On board, they would immediately be subject to Rwandan law. Take them straight to Rwanda. No risk to lives. Okay. So simple. You know, this is what the Brexit mentality is. Just throw something together, and if it works in my mind, then obviously it works in everyone's mind, and it is reality. This guy used to be, of course, a member of the Brexit Party, a member of the European Parliament. People voted for this guy, okay, and this is what we're seeing. Now, before I get to the main point, the main problem with all of this, and others have pointed it out as well, of course, he's saying here that Rwandan flagged ships could pick people up in the channel and take them to Rwanda. There's a little problem with that. It's called kidnapping or piracy. Because how do you know whether these people are quote-unquote illegal or not? You're asking a ship to pick people up. And remember, there is a maritime law that if you find people in distress at sea, you're supposed to take them to the nearest landmass, the nearest safe haven. So if people are near Britain, they should be taken to Britain. But Ben would say, no, if you find people in distress in the sea, you should take them to Rwanda. You know, what if Ben or I are out in a little boat and we get into distress and we see a ship arriving and we say, help us, and they pick us up and take us to Rwanda and not to Britain? We'd have a problem with that. I'm sure Ben would have a problem with that as well. Or maybe he wouldn't. Maybe he'd love to go to Rwanda. But going there by ship is probably not the most convenient way. So, well, what is the main point? Of course, the main point is that Rwanda is a landlocked country in Central Africa. But don't worry, Ben, you know, sending people straight to Rwanda, even though the country is landlocked. Ben was eventually educated on that, but of course he doesn't, like a typical Brexiteer, he doesn't accept that education. The Neglectful Gardener posted, Rwanda is landlocked. A search of the World Shipping Register reveals no vessels flying the Rwandan flag. Next idiotic suggestion. And Ben responds with, yup, another Remainer who cannot get his head around Rwanda buying a boat or a ship. So you attack the person for being a Remainer. Well, and you know, if this is what Brexiteers come up with, then I don't consider Remainer as being an insult. You probably do, but no, it's not an insult. And of course, many others pointed out that this was the case, you know, to Rwanda by boat. And Ben doesn't care. Ben keeps doubling down. Another moron who thinks landlocked countries cannot operate their own boats or ships. They don't have a navy or a merchant fleet. But this plan would not work, okay? Even if you could get people to Rwanda, you're talking about picking people up, not taking them to the nearest safe haven, but taking them across thousands of miles to be processed. And as I said before, how do you determine whether these people are illegal or not? Because if I or Ben were in our little boat in distress, would we like ending up in Rwanda? I wouldn't. Maybe Ben would. Not Fool of the Week, but certainly a candidate. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.